Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania Hundoke. And today we have Reverend Kenji Watanabe presenting. It is Friday, the 29th of November, 2024, or the 29th of October in the 12th year of Chonilguk. Thank you all for coming, and let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Chanji Champungimge, Kyombe, Paro. And let's recite our family pledge, both in Korean and English.
가존맨세 3. 전일국 주인, 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 4대 심정권과 3대 왕권과 판조권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 3. Our family, the owner of Chonilguk, pledges to perfect the 4 great realms of heart, the 3 great kingships, and the realm of the royal family by centering on true love. Like to ask Debbie Bruce if she could offer the opening prayer, please.
Morning, our most beloved heavenly true parents. We're so grateful, so much so to be able to hear your words today, to be able to actualize your words is what we really want to do. And we really want to open our hearts and really prepare ourselves this morning. Thank you so much for your love and your persistence in believing in us. Even though we don't do enough, we really want to change and really do much more. Thank you so much. And we offer this prayer to you in the name of Chris and Debbie Bruce of the Central Blessed Family. Adieu.
Let's give a warm welcome to Reverend Kenji as he shares this morning.
Good morning, brothers and sisters of the Oceania family panel. So greetings from the Auckland, New Zealand. This morning, early morning, Reverend Yutaka, they departed for the Sydney, and still I think the in airplane, and he want to be able to participate in this morning Fundoke, and I was asked the to do yesterday late afternoon. Anyhow, the lot of good things happened the yesterday since the Reverend Yutaka came to Auckland to greet our community here in Auckland. So before sharing the true parents' word, just would like to share a couple of photos. So as soon as he arrived at the Auckland airport, then we went to the Samoa House. In other words, the Samoa Consulate General, as the we are instructed by the Reverend Seti to meet the delegate from the Samoa, and I think his sisters. One of his sister working in the public office, and yeah, we went there to greet, and that's the beginning of the itinerary yesterday, and so we actually couldn't make it as the she was the away from the building, but anyhow we confirmed to visit the function to welcome the Speaker of the House of the Samoa, in the same place. Then we promised to come back the late night. So then we went to the city to introduce the mission center to the Reverend Yutaka, and Reverend Yutaka met the our Chonggilguk heavily Top Gun missionary there, and as you see, this is the not a big place, but cozy, nice environment to really witness the people. And for missionaries, the expressing the their own experiences and also the future plan to Reverend Yutaka, and he was the ardently listening to the testimony and the vision for the future. So really appreciate for his effort. Yeah, this is the group photo at the center, and then just a actually after that we had the potluck dinner with our members in Auckland area at the Peace Embassy. Probably photo gonna be shown last. So and then after the potluck dinner, we quickly prepared and went to the Samoa House. It's a meeting hall in South Auckland, and we could meet the current member speaker of the house together. And I think she's the sister of the city, and yeah. Photo actually after that the congregation really welcomed the current speaker of the house together. And prayer by the minister and also the kind of the service took place in the beginning of the ceremony. Then they prepared dinner for speaker and the delegates and all members. And I think the 9:30 p.m. the dinner started. Anyway, so we the excuse for the another meeting, which was the Chonshin prayer. So this is the photo. Despite the very short notice, people enthusiastically wanted to meet the Reverend Yutaka, and had a wonderful the evening despite the very short time. So that's the photo that I just wanted to share before starting, and now I'd like to share. So simply, I would like to share the true mother's word, which was the given at the time of the 60th anniversary of the True Parents Holy Wedding. It was held the 8th of the May 2020. Around that time, the world was really panicked because of the COVID-19. And I still got the fresh memory around that time. So early months of the 2020, so we had actually one of the biggest event in our history using the Kintex, which is the convention center in Seoul, Korea. and 5,000 people gathered for the World Summit 2020. Also the various events that took place at the time, centering on true parents, the birthday, so which means the February in Gregorian calendar. Very cold at the time, but thousand people gathered in the huge exhibition hall for the conferences, which was a really extraordinary conference. But right after the COVID hit, and True Mother expressed the situation on the event of the True Parents Holy Wedding event. Well, let's read. So it is not possible to realize a peaceful world by human effort and power alone. Has it been 3 months since we met? Yes. So May is considered the most beautiful season, the season of the hope, isn't it? A few days ago, while I strolled among the azalea flowers in the Chonjonggun grounds, I saw bees and butterflies working hard while dancing in the air. Our Heavenly Parent, the Creator, had a dream. That is why He created all things in heaven and earth, as well as this beautiful season for human beings. However, due to the fall of our human ancestors, even though Heavenly Parent is the Lord of all creation, He could never assume that role. And He has endured and waited patiently while searching for human beings who can understand His will for 6,000 long years. So these days, due to the coronavirus outbreak, all the nations of the world have taken action centered on their national level benefit, such as closing their borders, etc., so without uniting in any way. However, through this, God has shown us that it is no longer possible to realize peaceful world by human effort and power alone. How did you feel about it? So when we remember around that time, actually unbelievable things happened. National border was shut down, and we are restricted to go out, and inevitably we had to stay in the home, houses, and only necessary items that we can go and buy, and otherwise we had to stay at home. And then the era of the Zoom came in, and new possibilities and new inventions they started happening. Anyhow, as we are cultivated in our heart through the seasons, so kind of different circumstances give us the more opportunities, and True Mother also felt in that way. As Marathon Providence for World Salvation began from True Parents Holy Wedding in 1960s. The providence on earth for which Heavenly Parent had long awaited should have begun on March 16, 1960. This day should have been the day when Heavenly Parent and True Parents could become one. However, from the perspective of history, the providence of salvation and the providence of restoration through indemnity has been prolonged due to the many mistakes. Especially the responsibility for the second coming of the Messiah should have been fulfilled on the foundation of Christianity, but it failed. That is why True Parents Marathon calls for world salvation began from 1960. Only True Mother reached the finish line on Foundation Day in 2013. From then on, True Parents continuously made unspeakable and indescribable effort while shedding blood, sweat, and tears in order to embrace the world. Such a marathon has continued for 54 years and finally reached the finish line on January 13th, 2013. But who did it? Only True Mother reached the finish line and proclaimed Cheongilguk. I proclaimed the first year of Cheongilguk. And for 3 years, I appealed to God for him to give compassion, forgiveness, and love to True Father. True Father's mission needs to be fulfilled on earth. So fulfillment on earth needs to happen first, but it failed to happen before True Father ascended. So this mother's statement is kind of utilized by the opponent group that the mother disrespect the father's achievement, etc. But such interpretation are totally wrong, and mother's single mind is to fulfill the God's dream together with Father who they lived on earth with the determination to fulfill the God's will to be fulfilled on earth. And so recently, I've been lecturing a lot in the parallel history and especially Abraham's family. When we talk about kind of 3 generations together as the successful family, that's the kind of description in the Bible, the divine principle shown. And God revealed himself as the God of the Abraham, God of the Isaac, and the God of the Jacob, 3 generations as a one family. And True Parents really show us the 3 generation family together. And as I heard through the Reverend Yutaka this time, that True Mother is the really wanting to pass the leadership to the 3rd generation, Shinchonim, not in a distant future, actually, next year or at latest, years later. Such a desperate heart True Mother is having. But from the providential viewpoint, father and mother and the 3 generation family is one unit of the True Parents the family, and for them to be victorious, the True Parents, True Family extended to the family, which means that us to be victorious. So no blame or accusation. Simply put, we have to fulfill our portion of responsibility. That's why what I understand through the words that the True Mother gave us. So you don't know how important your time on earth is when you are together with true parents. I told you that after True Father Sungwa, I offered a morning devotions for 3 years. Afterwards, I spoke to True Father, please freely be an object partner of praise before Heavenly Parent. I will take responsibility for the mission on earth. Did I say like that or not? Life on earth is important. So you don't know how important this moment is. So when you can exist and breathe together with me today, due to this coronavirus outbreak, you might be practicing social distancing a lot and separating yourself from many things. So I hope that you can make a resolution to accomplish your responsibility by evaluating whether or not your present life habits can qualify you as a citizen of the eternal Cheongil-guk in heaven while making effort, reflecting, repenting, and restarting. Will you do that? So many members also went through the difficulty around that time, and certain number of people got depressed, and people also they went into the very difficult situation financially and etc. And then 2 years ago, the due to the former Prime Minister Abe's assassination, our movement in Japan was severely persecuted, and our operation as a movement couldn't continue as we were before the 2020, and still we are not totally recovering from the COVID situation. That's the reality. But at the same time, we have to think that we have to have a kind of innovative ideas to move forward. That's what the Heavenly Parents want us to think. So I have declared a complete settlement of Cheongil-guk in 2020. As a person who knows God's providence, I have dashed forward without rest over the last 4 years. I could not afford to relax or take a rest. So you might have felt and seen it. Only Heavenly Parent was on my side. Do you agree with me? So when I said that I would restore 7 nations, no one believed it. When I said I will go to Africa, I will go to Senegal, everyone was against it. However, how did it turn out? Was it victorious? Yes. On that victorious foundation, I have declared a complete settlement of Cheongil-guk in 2020. It is the complete settlement of Cheongil-guk. It is not just settlement, but the firm establishment. A declaration should not remain as just a declaration. Why I have offered deep prayers and devotion for 55 days during the coronavirus quarantine period. Heaven can no longer wait, since we need to lead a life of glorifying and attending Heavenly Parent together with all the people in the world while I am alive on earth. God can no longer delay. So you may have learned about providential history from the Secretary General earlier this morning. The place where you can practice the love which God has dreamed about is not in heaven but on earth. So Heavenly Parent, who exists as an individual spirit, wants to embrace love and raise humankind by becoming one with the true parents who exist as visible, perfected human beings. So true mother express the Heavenly Parent's heart in simple sentence. I remember, I think she talked that a little bit more. Heaven can no longer wait, and no longer they tolerate to see suffering of the children. That's the God's heart, mother's heart. And true parents is the hope for the humanity to be engrafted onto the heaven's lineage through receiving the blessing. That's very clear ministry of the true parents, not only by father, not only by mother alone, as a true parents. That's our a privilege. And so we are supposed to really share with the people, Christians, religious people who at least know about God. Just we need to share the deeper understanding of the God as the parents of humankind. Our mission. Mother says that you should not make God wait anymore. Do you believe that you need to accomplish such a dream? Yes. So you should not make God wait anymore. So we cannot wait until all human beings realize God's will after they endure even greater suffering and hardship. This time I pushed myself beyond my limit, so my legs were aching. In my mind, I wanted to act immediately, but I haven't recovered yet. However, amazingly, God gave me time to take a rest through the pandemic quarantine measures. I am very grateful when I think about it. Applause. So, positive attitude is the key for us to turn around the worst situation to the best opportunity. That's what the mother had been doing. I would like to offer the Chongil Temple in 2023. Then, what I need to do is to show the Chongil citizens how to attend and live with God. After True Father Sunwa, when I said that I would build a Chongwongun Palace, so we were not ready to accomplish it immediately. There were a lot of the worldly and humanistic obstacles. However, now I have reset the date for its accomplishment. So in this beautiful season of 2023, I would like to offer Chongwongun Palace, especially a temple called the Chonggil Temple, where we can attend Heavenly Parent. So, as True Mother promised, in 2023, we saw the wonderful dedication ceremony of the Chonggil Sanctum of the Chongwongun at the time. But because of the lack of the complete cooperation with the mother's intention, so we had to wait the grand opening ceremony of the Chongwongun by next year, and so no more postponement, and we should be able to be victorious in terms of the attending the Cheonwon-gun grand opening ceremony by fulfilling our portion of responsibility. And the mother started talking about the unification of North and South Korea. Korea must become Heavenly Korea by attending Heavenly Parent. So you may remember what the true father said a long time ago. In the near future, ships with those who have understood God's will rush like a flood to the harbor of the sun. This prophecy should not remain as just words, right? It needs to be substantially accomplished, right? So in order to do so, there needs to be something to show. Don't you think so? Yes. So in order to advance more rapidly, I have always talked from long ago about the unification between North and South Korea, for which the people of this nation have longed so much. I said it is impossible only with our human brains and effort alone. This nation must also become Heavenly Korea by attending Heavenly Parent. Didn't I say that? Yes. That is why, in order to advance more rapidly, I separated this nation into 5 sub-regions. It was in order to achieve maximum result. So did you demonstrate your abilities during the recent parliamentary election? So that's the mother's question and mother's expectation. And as we all know that the general, headquarter general, Dr. Yun, was relinquished, and the 5 region systems were already terminated, and centering on President Song Gang-so. Now, new operation is happening, and new instrument of the Cheonwon is the significant development. So mother never stopped the developing just because of the aspiration to fulfill the God's dream, God's will, and our responsibility is to really follow the mother's intention. Otherwise, the chance just gone away. And I believe that the kind of 5 regional system was I think the referred from the 5 regional system in the Christian early system to kind of compete each other, and one big region became the center of all the Catholicism. That's alone. Anyway, mother expected to rapidly grow the Korean movement, and kind of the first stage of the growth stage, as always the total development take place through the origin, division, union, action, and that's the period of the division to compete each other to make a new development, and now we see fruit of the unity. So you need to let people know about the truth of history with True Mother's autobiography. So this nation must belong to heaven. This is a nation where Heavenly Parent needs to dwell. However, if its citizens and politicians disturb God's providence because they didn't know about His will, Isn't that something that should never happen? That is why you need to educate them. So you need to let them know about the truth of providential history. Fortunately, my autobiography was published. So do you know how those who read this book change their mind? I received reflections not only from our members, but also from the peace ambassadors and the general citizens. Yes, I remember the World Summit 2020, the big launch of the True Mother's book, the worldwide took place, and thousands of the people gathered for that the function as a part of the World Summit. And at the time, the former mayor of the Hawick city, one of the Auckland region, participated in, and he was fully impressed by the mother's presence with the dignity, and he whispered me, "Oh, she never see the transcript to say, so she's a great woman leader." That's what he said. As I remember. So anyway, Mother's book, we printed thousands of the copies, and still a lot remain, which means that our effort is not enough to spread this wonderful witnessing tool. And Heavenly Top Gun missionaries are really encouraged to witness with this book, which they symbolize that the mother is with them. So it really works, and some good testimony we have had, and through the mother's book, people came to know that such book is available in New Zealand as well, and started connecting with us, and started developing the friendship, etc. Such kind of things happening. Let me continue. I declare, Heavenly Parents, Holy Community, since God loves you, blessed families, He gave this gift and opportunity. So your responsibility is important. Will you fulfill your responsibility? There should not be even a single individual on this earth who doesn't know Heavenly Parent. They should know who true parents are. Christianity has declined now. Therefore, in order to bind men and women of all ages, regardless of whether they are in the religious realm, the business world, or political realm, etc., under one flag, I now officially declare Hanurupumori Songwe, which means Heavenly Parents Holy Community in English. So in these days, I really felt that we belongs to the Heavenly Parents Holy Community beyond the denominational understanding of the organization. We are actually Heavenly Parents Holy Community, and in that light, our kind of partners in the recent the event called the Youth and Family Peace Day, Latter-day Saints Church and the Latin Church, and some ethnic groups and NGO, they are really members of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community, and in order to build the substantial God's kingdom, we cannot really build it alone. So we need to have the like-minded people and organizational churches to work together. And fundamental point for the God's dream to come true is that making the God-centered family, fulfilling the three great kingships and the four great realms of heart. So that's the unit of the God's kingdom, and that's not the only our privilege, but also the every single people and family should be able to establish three great kingships and four great realms of heart, so that naturally they come to understand the value of the true parents and heavenly parents. So do not be unfilial to heavenly parents anymore. Not only Christianity, but also all religions fail to fulfill their responsibility. All of our NGOs, UPF, FFWP, WFWP, etc., through which we have carried out our mission under God's big umbrella, need to testify to heavenly parents 120%. Do you understand? Do not evaluate things based on your own knowledge and thinking. Do not do foolish things anymore. Do not be unfilial to Heavenly Parent anymore. I have been revealing the hidden truths of the providential history. Heavenly Parent doesn't mean Heavenly Father alone. The term Heavenly Mother indicates a big umbrella, which means that Heavenly Mother becomes the center, embraces and gives birth to all the people in the world. So mother is the only one can give birth the new life, of course, along with the father. And the central role in the final dispensation, the mother played a central role, which is absolutely right move. And mother continued saying that let 1/3 of 7.7 billion people know about Heavenly Parent. So you need to stand up and dance with excitement. So when have we greeted a day like this? Korea has been a nation which has no power and a lot of difficulties. Thanks to whom was this nation able to advance to where it is now and become a beacon for the world? Do not dawdle anymore. So I will add one more thing. While I am alive on this earth, I will thoroughly reorganize everything. Since Heavenly Parent is with me, you need to return joy, glory, and praise to our parent who has been enduring painful circumstances. So you need to report to God daily in this way. Heavenly Parent, today, such and such, nation of such and such, region determined to attend you. I don't know whether I can be alive on this earth for 10 years or even 20 years, but while reporting every day in this way, you need to establish the kingdom of heaven by letting 1/3 of 7.7 billion people know about Heavenly Parent so that they can attend Him. So I think the time is almost up. Slides more. Let me continue anyway. So I will strengthen the international headquarters. It is possible if I make an effort with ability which can relate with 100 people, and if 100 people endeavor with abilities which can relate with 1,000 people. Do you understand? Yes. I have arranged everything for you to move forward. I need to travel not only around this nation, but also the entire world in person and receive reports. However, it is possible only when I live each day as if it was 1,000 years. From this perspective, there will be a lot of work to do. Thus, I will strengthen the international headquarters as I usually have done until now. I will give all directions through IHQ. From now on, IHQ will directly relate with every nation. What do you think I will say next? Well, so then the new system was installed, and now we see kind of completion stage of the system centering on the Chonmuwon. Just gonna skip the some part and let me continue reading here. So what is Cheongilguk? I do wish you would stop saying this, and that's so I don't have to hear it. Do you understand? From now on, you need to become one in voice and deed with me, just as sunflowers are aligned with the sun regardless of the whether it is cloudy or whatever it may be. You need to have such an attitude. Do you understand? Will you do that? Do you swear? So I will not any longer. The providence which true parents conducted for 54 years was the preparation to greet Foundation Day. From Foundation Day, we need to make a new leap forward toward a new history and a new era. Then what must you do? So what you need to consider most is our parents from the perspective of children. Only this day, our parents' holy wedding anniversary is what will pass down to future generations for eternity. So earlier we spoke about God's Day being established on January 1st, 8 years after True Parents' Holy Wedding was held, and about history of the holidays of our church. The perfection of providence is spring season. We need to begin and reach perfection in spring season. So once the mother they declared, then the word that the mother was the almost the installed, and now we celebrate the 16th of the March as the biggest the holiday, and we are going to celebrate the opening of the Cheongil Sanctum Cheongwon next year on the day. I think almost time is up. Just the summary of the important points. See that we need to absolutely accomplish a firm establishment of substantial Cheongilguk as a model of Cheongilguk. We need to offer Cheongilguk temple by 2023. Now it's postponed until the 2025. So we need to build a heavily unified Korea by attending heavenly parent. I think the not as heavenly parent. That's not a plural. And fourth, while true parents are alive on Earth, we need to restore 1/3 of the world population, and we need to let people know about truth of providential history through True Mother's autobiography. We proclaim Heavenly Parents Holy Community as a new vision for our movement, and all other organizations will work under the umbrella of Heavenly Parents Holy Community, which is the head of which is the absolutely true mother, and that's the Chonmuwon as well. Some points are already kind of the shifted to the next level. So just I would like to conclude with the 9th point. We need to march forward in one direction with one voice like a sunflower. Oh, thank you very much for your kind attention. Just, it went a little bit long. And anyway, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Reverend Kenji, for sharing that message of hope and determination by our true mother, and also us connecting with mother. I remember that 60th wedding anniversary in 2020, and thinking, wow, 60 years have passed since 1960, and we really have seen so many changes, like the Foundation Day and the march towards Cheongilguk, And then, yeah, that same time COVID came and the world changed in many ways and has still changed significantly. But what did happen is that we were able to unite virtually, and that helped us to find new ways of working together and communicating. And the two things in that message reminded me that we made a resolution to accomplish our responsibility, and that the Chongal cannot be by human effort and power alone. It's only when we unite together as a community, centered on our True Mother, that really the spirit world is moved. We are moved, and we can actually see results, even though we desire the results to be more, but the change has begun because True Parents brought the real transformation. Without True Parents, there is no God's lineage, and without True Parents, there is no blessing that enables others to become part of God's family. So, 60 years, that anniversary, and millions of people have been blessed, but the world has billions of people, so the work's not finished. So our resolution at that time was to unite with our True Mother, and I think there was many challenges that people had, but ultimately we succeeded in uniting with our True Mother. And the world is changing, and it cannot happen without our responsibility being carried out. And I'm sure we're all doing our best and waiting for the opening of the Chongyal sanctum within the Chongwon-gun, where the governance of all heaven on earth will take place. So just thinking this morning in regards to our responsibility, and we can't do it alone. You have to do it together. So thank you. And actually our time is up, but if there's anyone that wants to make a comment, please do. No, go ahead.
One of the things that was in the slides was how Mother was the only one to get through to Foundation Day or this type of thing. I'm sure that Kenji is well aware that around that time, True Father or True Parents had the three main True Children that were helping out. One leading the Loving Life Ministries in New York, and then the business leader and the international president. When there's somebody that stands up and makes themselves even more providentially important, they are the ones that Satan attacks. And so it's a real shame that these three were the ones that Satan was really attacking there, and there was a great amount of love for them. And so to be able to reach out to those that have gone away and can come back, this is one of the things. I think one of the problems when the international president had a problem was getting into 2015 And the reason for that was because his sister that had, caused so many problems in the United States, was asking to come back, and mother forgave her. And he couldn't understand how mother could forgive. Mate, the Messiah forgives. That's the whole thing of the Messiah. So when someone comes to, ask for forgiveness, it should be there. So, the ones that Satan really targets are the ones that are really in the eye of the providence, in the, doing a lot for the providence. So, for you guys that are here on Hunduk, many blessings to you, hugs to you and your family, because, we're the ones that, are the pointy part of the spear that will get things going. You can't just throw a bit of mud against something and expect it to, penetrate. There has to be a pointy part of the thing that's thrown, and that point is the one that breaks through and helps with the rest of the providence to follow behind. So thank you, and understand your value there.
Randall, thank you, everyone. It's time now. I'll just bring up the screen for us to offer unison prayer. There it is. Okay, let's pray together. Thank you. Jew, Jew, Jew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Reverend Kenji, for sharing, and I hope